Well, hello. It's Qoma your Hildeed. How you guys doing? Anyways, in today's video, we will delve into the realm of archangels. We're going to be discussing Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, Israel, and Israel. Let's envision these celestial beings as luminous angels or gateways of light, carriers of divine messages and wisdom. So as someone who appreciates female tarot readers, right? I've been watching a lot of tarot readers. I've observed that a common calling upon Archangel Michael. However, I believe that in certain situations, or when I say certain situation, meaning in the situation of channeling messages and um, basically passing messages from the spirit world, yeah, because that's what tarot reading is, right? That's what they're doing. They're channeling and passing the messages, right? So the guy or the angle or the angel to be calling, yeah, would be Gabriel, right? So yeah, it would be more ideal, right, to be calling Gabriel. He's the um he's the angel of revelations, communications, and guidance. Gabriel is the messenger who relayed messages from God, announcing Mary's pregnancy, and he was the one who instructed Muhammad to read, right? Much like Mercury, Gabriel is the conduit for divine messages. When seeking insight or interpreting receiving messages, right? Okay, let's move on. When seeking insight or interpreting received messages, yeah, Gabriel may be the more appropriate archangel to summon. As for Michael, he's the guardian and protector, especially during the prenatal phase, symbolized by the term makan, which means womb. Uriel is associated with light and illumination. Yeah, and he may be called upon following Gabriel's delivery of messages. Because Uriel means hora or ora or shura or hora. Yeah, it's the red flame, fire, light. He brings light clearly, but you have to get the messages from Gabriel first, or Jibril first. Um, Raphael, right? Raphael embodies the essence of struggle and energy, right? Reflecting the current challenges that we see in various religions, right? He's basically the one that is helps one overcome struggles, right? Because it's Raphael, Rafat, rough, tough. It's not that complicated. Do you know what I mean? So you call upon him. That's why um there is this whole drama that's taking place in Israel, Palestine, right? In Rafah, the Gaza area, there's Rafah. That is Raphael. Yeah, but there's these struggles going on everywhere in the world. It's not just one specific place. It's an outside struggle, isn't it? Inside struggle, you know what I'm saying? So that's what Raphael, yeah, the one, the god of the rough gate, right? The rough door, the rough angle, the rough arc. That's what he's for, right? Okay, so then let's add two more. Yeah, out of these four, let's add the two more angles that I'm sure pretty much a lot of people are not familiar with, and that is Rafiel and Israel. Yeah. So in the Islamic tradition, yeah, Israfil sounds the trumpet to signal the end of a journey before judgment. You know, the Prophet went on a journey, right? A night journey, meaning he went on Isra and Manaj. That means a journey. So Israfil is the one that blows the trumpet. Trumpet is in the race, right? for the for the red team, right? For the Raphael team, yeah. So Israfil is the one that blows the trumpet, right? The one that says the end of the journey, right? The music has stopped. The fat lady has sung. That is him. And Israel or Azrael, yeah, he's the angel of death. He's the one that takes the soul. So he's just here to just take the soul. Like, this is it. You've had all your warnings, you've had all your arcs, your angles covered, yeah? And now it's time to take your soul. That's what he's for, Israel, or Adrael, however you want to pronounce it. But anyways, I hope you guys have had a great journey, but you know what I mean? This bullshit is pretty much done, you know? I think there are people that just want to continue that struggle because they don't know how to shine any other way? Yeah, so I say all of this to say, right? Some people just like to be in the dark. They can only see one angle, yeah? They can only see the story one angle and they continue on that angle. Whether it's the struggle angle, whether it's strength angle, yeah, whether it's the just messaging angle. I think the messaging angle is the best angle because you're always waiting and prepared for revelation and guidance and messages. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you're always ready, right? If you keep the angle of Gabriel, you're always going to be prepared and ready for new information, for new guidance. You know what I mean? For change of course, if the course that you're on is kind of getting rough and it's turning into something that you're not that is not good or harmonious with what you feel, right? Um, but sticking on and just sticking to the other angles is kind of pointless, right? Because it's a miracle actually to be born in this world. If you look at it, if you see all the people that are trying to get pregnant and staying pregnant, and having the child be delivered and not dying in the first year. You know that? When I had my son, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna drop him. When he was a baby, I was like, I'm gonna drop him and he's gonna die. I was so scared of dropping him. You know what I'm saying? And then you get past that and you're like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? So Michael's time is finished. Then we move on to Gabriel. The whole, in Islam, when a child is born, they whisper in his ears, meaning the message. Be ready, be prepared for inspiration, for growth, for guidance. That's what it means. Yeah. Um, Obviously you're gonna have your Raphael moments, rough times. Yeah. And then you're gonna have your Uriel moments, your freaking, uh, illuminations. When you get to a certain age and if you have the correct information and the right thinking, yeah, the fire won't go out. Like the fire won't go out too cooked for you, right? You still keep that horror flame going. Um the illumination going. What else? Then we have Gabriel, yeah? That is gonna just announce the journey. It's gonna sing one day. You'll have your aha moment. Oh, this is what it is, right? And then comes Israel, right? The death. Death comes to all of us. That is fucking life. Like, but people are just so fucking sold and bought. It's like, what happened to their mind? Mon. Yeah, their mana is gone. Monka. Gabriel comes when it's all dark. Yeah, Gup is darkness in Somali. Yeah, during the dark times when he shows up and whispers you the message, hey, this is what this is. Be prepared for guidance. Be prepared and be ready to receive new information, new insight. That's what Gabriel is for. What was it? The ancient Egyptians. Let me find his name. You know him in ancient Egypt. He was one of the gods. Yeah, the story of Geb and Nut. You all remember the earth and the sky god? Because people used to look up and they're like, okay, there's going to be all of these different phases of life, and then you die, right? So Geb was part of the ancient Egyptian mythology as well, and that story just became Gabriel, Gabba Gabba, the ending, the sky. That's where most people think everything is gonna end, right? Or that's where you came from, or whatever it is. The darkness. You get it? Yeah. So in ancient Egypt, he was associated with the earth, right? Fertility, growth, um, the sustenance of life. Yeah. Essentially, he was basically the god of stability, abundance, nurturing energy. You get it. Basically, all related from the beginning when you were born. That's Jesus' story, right? And the ending. Muhammad symbolizes the ending. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, so Muhammad's story, yeah, it symbolizes the ending of the darkness, right? In Islam, they call it Dajjal. It's not a man, it's an age. It's Dajjal, meaning the age of ignorance. Yeah? And then Gabriel comes in to bring some messages, and with the help of Uriel, Hurrah, you get illumination, fire, light. Yeah? That's the story. You know what I'm saying? You're born, and then you have your stages, and then death, right? But the earth goes through the same dark ages as well. We're in the freaking dark ages. Like, look at people doing the same stupid shit every day, over and over and over. It's like, oh my god, it's so boring. It's so fucking boring. Um, you know, and people love the Matrix, right? People love the Matrix. Neo, you are the one. What's that mean? That means you are the one. Yeah? The one, the hull. Allah, if you read it backwards, is the one. Allah. Yeah, law is sometimes darkness. That's the moon god. But then it's also hull, one, the one. You are born, well, that's if you're natural born. Born from the womb into the world, you're the one. You can change. You can bring enlightenment and change you know, if you have the right thinking. What else? Well, that's that. Well, I hope you guys, get some illumination, some fire. Because this is getting ridiculous and boring.